Assalamualaikum, my name is Mugai Kalbi Muhammad Alfian. My matrix number 0x DKM18F1200.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Fatina Bila Huda binti Nasaruddin. Number matrix 08DKM19F2001.
My name is Nur Sarabia Dagaski. My matrix number is 08DKM19F2002.
Nama saya Muhammad Syaril Izam bin Zalizan. Nombor matrik saya ialah 08 DKM 19F2003.
Okay, this one is for flood improvement. First thing is alarm. The responsible party or government should take some steps in give warning or alarm sound. Among them are precautionary measures, flood preparedness, and ready for flood. Number 2 is plan development. Review back and stop development in environmentally sensitive and vulnerable areas, especially areas with high population density like at Bukit Nanas. Okay. Third is flood evacuation sites. Provide yearly evacuation places to flood victims, because when in a disaster strikes, everyone will be in charge. The authorities can prepare in advance, as this is already counted as an emergency. Secondly, they can provide more food and drink in order to be better prepared for the next day.
River management. First, banding of rivers. Banding of rivers prevent overtopping and flooding of the low-lying adjacent areas. This option may give rise to problems of internal drainage as a result of the banding. Second, build a barrier across the width of a river that alters the flow characteristic of water and usually result in a change in the height of the river level. Build a weirs used to control the flow of water for outlets of lakes, ponds, and reservoirs. And third, build a levee, a structure that is usually a turn and that often runs parallel of the course of a river in its floodplain or along low-lying coastlines. The purpose of a levee is to keep the course of rivers from changing and to protect against flooding of the area adjoining the river or coast.
The topic that I will be presenting about is how to manage drainage system to prevent flooding. When maintaining the drainage system, the drainage system should at least be cleaned once or twice a week and be checked up along the way to ensure that it's not clogged up with trash and such. Especially with people's cerebral habit and of littering, the drain is risk of being clogged. Not to mention with how many trash can piles up in just a day. The second way is to build a smart tunnel. Building a tunnel that has a similar function to the smart tunnel around area that has high risk of flood, so that it can divert excess of rainwater to a water catchment or a lake to prevent flooding from happening. Currently, the smart tunnel is only built in a certain part of a certain city, and it doesn't even cover the entire city, nor does it to other city.
The third is regular drainage cleaning. File a report to the local authorities to give our orders to group like the KDEB Waste Management Sendirian Bahad to regularly clean the drain around the residential area, industrial area, and along the main road to prevent any sudden flooding due to the drain being clogged and blocking the water flows. And lastly, building a water reservoir. Build a water reservoir for a residential area that has a risk of flood occurring so that it can be reduced by redirecting the water to the reservoir. Thank you.